is JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash photography, please. And as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
Like, share,
subscribe. Subscribe.
2020, a peach of a year, I know everyone's thinking. A peach filled with murder wasps and poison. This year broke the English language as we all struggled to find, or many of us struggled to find words to describe the horribleness, the sense of helplessness, the perplexing silver linings, and fear. On a personal note, this year sucked, but also I tried snickerdoodle popcorn. I started a taut psychological thriller. I joined a writing group. I set a paper towel on fire, and I got leisure wear for the first time. There's a nice bunch of secondhand velour in my closet now. I also tried to figure out the fine line between breaking from reality and when it's too much breaking from reality. When you're taking a break and then when you're actually breaking. But as we move towards 2021, let's look at the major players of 2020.
Hi everyone, Chris Farone of DigBoston and the Boston Institute for Nonprofit Journalism here, sitting in front of an old Boston Phoenix newspaper box that's holding an improper Bostonian as I drink the very last IPA that I have from the beloved and departed Down the Road Brewing Company as I record this for Once, which of course we all miss dearly. I personally have a lot of show memories that I could jog through, and we will be paying proper tribute to the venue in the final Dig issue of 2020, naturally. But first and foremost, I think it says quite a bit that we relaunched the Dig at Once a couple of years ago, and we also, leaned on our favorite Somerville venue to provide space for not one but two news garden meetings that really were critical in the development of the Boston Institute for Nonprofit Journalism and our initiative in that city. As one of your local independent journalism providers around here, I'm sorry to report that there's little in the way of positive developments these days. At the same time, I will say that we built our nonprofit BINJ in the spirit of all the local, indie, and community outlets that came before us. And that inspired us to do this work. The same goes for all the bands, artists, and breweries that are no longer around in the physical. Like it or not, you're a part of us. We have no doubt that the legacy of Once will follow in a similar pattern. In fact, looking at the talent that's turning up tonight, looks like the magic is already well in motion. If you keep making art, we're going to do our best to cover it. Here's what our Grassroots Institute was able to accomplish in this wretched year. If you want to help us, if you want to collaborate, if you want to contribute in any way at all, please reach out. We're just JJ, Once, everybody out there who supports local arts, we love you.
Three, two, one.
In our first big project of the year, BINJ turned a pub in Manchester into a newsroom for independent journalists. smack in the middle of the action, leading up to the first in the nation primary, we questioned candidates, supporters, and surrogates, and used the feedback that we gathered for an issue-based citizens' agenda that informed our reporting. While up there, we hosted events with Michael Moore, Dead Prez, and Vermin Supreme, bringing even more attention to our efforts. When we returned to Mass after a week of crisscrossing the Granite State, everybody on our team needed a rest. We didn't get one. Instead, the circumstances spurred us to launch the Pandemic Democracy Project, which to date has produced more than 250 articles on the impact of coronavirus on every aspect of life. In one extraordinary highlight, BINJ managing editor Nicole Ashoff led a major research project that examined why nursing homes in the Bay State have failed so profoundly in this crisis. We have been able to continue this work thanks to foundations that have been with us since 2015, as well as new large funders who got behind BINJ for the first time this year. And also, thanks to you, the individual contributors who believe in our mission. And thanks to the Solutions Journalism Network, which supported 2 pandemic projects this past year. Haley Hamilton's Silver Dining Playbook looks at ways in which hospitality workers and restaurants are surviving through COVID, while Jean Traunstein examined our broken parole system. Jean's series wrapped with a Zoom event co-sponsored by the Charles Hamilton Houston Institute at Harvard that drew more than 300 attendees.
Outrage at the death of George Floyd, an African-American man, while in police custody.
Social media died to death is what they feeding us. And we gluttons for pain, and so we eat it up. Black Lives Matter.
When Black Lives Matter protests flared in May, BINJ was already invested in several initiatives related to the issues that people were sounding off on in the streets. We covered the demonstrations on the ground as they unfolded and held a virtual event about frontline reporting, and have also seen the conversations underway reflected in the features we produced on any number of subtopics.
Pay taxes more than the rich. Essential workers put their lives at risk in times like this, and it's the kind of thanks they get. And a tweet from Commander-in-Chief, I just muted out. King said America was a burning house. Now the streets on fire, we gonna burn it down.
It has been a taxing year, and we are extremely grateful to have so many outstanding collaborators, some of which partnered with BINJ for the first time in 2020. As a bonus, the first feature that we ever published in Chinese won 3rd place from the Association of Alternative News Media for Best LGBT Coverage. We also helped write a bill that is pending in the Massachusetts legislature that could help boost local news by establishing a state journalism commission. And whether it passes or not, BINJ is forging ahead. We are building infrastructure, like with our Somerville News Garden project, in which we are working with a wide variety of stakeholders to repair the news apparatus in that city, in part by training community journalists with our neighborhood media school classes and syndicating their articles through our new Somerville Wire service. In the process, we are creating a model that can be followed in cities and towns nationwide. Please help us see our mission through.
Beloved, we're gathered around to lay to rest a powerful nation assembled by violent colonists, built on the graves of natives and slaves. Their laws protect the widest of shades, they silence the brave, fail the test. Schism of capitalism and humanist vision, power given to fill in the prisons and killing the children of the mothers with the darkest of skin. A fragile fear of all the people that don't look like them. A vicious system of oppression while teaching the lessons. Historical reference, white impressions, black suppression, regression. Still in session, white supremacy and lack of respect. 400 years of reparations. Trayvon Martin, justice will prevail. Eric Garner, justice will prevail. Michael Brown, justice will prevail. Tamir Rice, justice will prevail. Walter Scott, justice will prevail. Alton Sterling, justice will prevail. Philando Castile, justice will prevail. Stephon Clark, justice will prevail. Botham Jean, justice will prevail. Tatiana, justice will prevail. Breonna Taylor, justice will prevail. George Floyd, justice will prevail.
course, we need to start with the star of the show, COVID. COVID redefined what a good citizen is, and also violence. Because before, if you were on a train and someone coughed next to you, it could seem like thoughtlessness, passive aggression, someone had too much NyQuil. Now it could be a murder attempt, which leads me to the point that I am sure there are many screenwriters and novelists racing furiously to be the first to do the noir COVID, the defining noir COVID film or novel. In between the pleas for common sense, equity, decency, help, never was it clear how luck defines life, right? You have to agree with me. You do. And on that note, I kept noticing the sort of self-policing that went on. I would call it gratitude self-policing, vigilant gratitude, where people were always thinking of all the things that went well and they were grateful for. So maybe that was a form of a vaccine, the best we had.
Snow-covered trees are the antlers of the great beast upon whose brow I sit. Candle in the cauldron, finally at rest, the great din of the else and other has ceased. Rotation at the proper speed, grooves unpressured, like switching off 45. Nearly slow motion, winding down as the belt adjusts. Deep breaths, big lungs, trenches. Empty spaces filled with holograms. This is now. The beast marches on. Marches down ghost highways that you drove only yesterday. Billboards pass like letters left for no one. Like the TV left on, like a book sitting open. The radio in this Jeep beast playing Dvorak. She marches. Takes the next exit to the route she thinks will take us home, switching off 45. The road narrows, trees encroaching. No streetlights. It feels like hours pass. The beast, she marches only a mile more, just 1 mile more, into that small town you've heard about. To kneel, to sit, to recline, to lie in the snow. Her body relaxes gradually, shifting angles, switching off 45. To wake? To stay dreaming?
I discovered some people work better in 2 dimensions than 3, and some people work a lot better in 3 dimensions. Although I'll take 2. I have started, and I assume I will continue, to go back and click on a event, gathering, talk, meeting, reading from 6 months ago or 3 months ago on Zoom and see if anybody's there. It's kind of like a Dr. Livingston, I presume, kind of thing where you're like, what if I actually met someone in one of those old I want to say buildings, but meetings, because I feel like it would be wandering around an old industrial building and turning the corner and seeing you. Maybe it will happen.
Kick Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I learned that's the right thing to say.
I mean, I love Christmas as much as the next Karen, but...
What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas?
Yeah, Hanukkah's already over. It's your turn.
If I had my way, Dr. Fauci would come down my chimney in a little Santa hat, stick me with his needle anywhere he wants.
Oh, we got asked again to be part of a once
I know.
Somerville, cross the river.
Crossing the river. 2 cities, 1 city.
Cross the river. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. To be part of this wonderful virtual safe event.
That's right.
What have your silver linings been during this challenging year?
Everything in my closet has an elastic band in it.
That's very convenient.
I finally got rid of those old Jordache jeans that...
Body positive.
I mean, what was I even thinking in the moment when I bought them?
And we learned how to turn inward.
Right.
We did
Find out
meditation.
You did?
We started a channel about ASMR.
I got a couple crystals.
Yeah.
Tippa, 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 tippa.
And not for nothing, but I think we went viral.
I think we have.
And I'm not talking about the bad viral. We have, I think, 206 followers.
I really do feel fulfilled that my soft, Lily, soft voice that can whisper a mouse out of the hole just helps a lot of people.
Yeah, I think we're reversing in age, not for nothing.
Oh,
but
it is, yes, melting back the creases.
Melting back the years.
That's right.
This isn't even lipstick. Just tapping. Meditation.
I didn't know that. I thought it was...
I'm 100 years younger.
I'm not even going to say what I thought it was.
What?
Can't say it on TV. This is TV, right?
Think so.
Are we going to be on TV?
Yeah, that's what this is.
Hi, Ma.
Your mother's dead.
Hi, Ma.
I learned how to bake bread.
You did not learn how to bake bread.
Okay, but I learned how to use the Instacart.
Have you been safe this week?
I've been very
I
safe.
heard a little bird told me that you didn't go through the drive-thru at Dunkies.
I literally...
You went inside. And who do I see? I don't see anybody. All I do is see my cousins, Ricky, Bobby, Mikey, and Finn.
But they're being very safe.
And they're safe.
They're being safe,
fine.
yeah.
I go to the hairdresser's once every 2 weeks, little touch-up. She blows it around. I don't do anything. What else do I do? Tag it.
And church,
sometimes.
and that's it. I mean, I'm Jewish, but it's warm in there, you know?
You should try my church. Nobody has the corona there. I've learned how to do so many things for myself. Like the Instacart and
The Instagram.
I have an Instapot now.
You're the spinster on the Insta.
I'm a spinster at heart.
Anyway, we would like to show off a little bit about our niece's band.
The Spots.
The Stops.
I
The
touched
Spots.
the boob by mistake.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. It's been a long few months.
That's right. They're performing.
Yeah,
For
and
this wonderful Once Somerville celebration.
And they put together a video when they weren't even together. They just know how to... Their friend Leroy, he's the hairdresser.
He is.
He's very nice. Put it all together. They pressed all the buttons. I don't know how they did it. The song that they put together is called Enough's Enough. Because that's how we feel about 2020.
That's what I said to my last husband.
Dianu. So enjoy, be blessed, be grateful, and wear a mask. That's right. Cheers.
Cheers.
We are going to go on to our next act, which is a band. Oh, this band isn't just any band. It's the band.
Climb right through the top for such a little man. Calling all the shots, but you don't even know the dance. You got 2 left feet, so take a seat, step off and move along. The time is up, enough's enough. It's time we sang a different song. Watching boys in blue, cause they ain't got it right. Conspiracy is doomed, because we're born to see the This time we sang a different song. A different song. Yeah. The time has come to do what's right. Sit back unless you join the fight. Time to use your voice if you're able. 'Cause the kids are watching you round the table. Ha! Drip venom from their lip with that sad look upon the face. They can't take the heat, so take a seat, step off and move along. The time is up, enough's enough. It's time we sang a different song. Yeah, alright. Give it to them right now. A little more conversation, a little more action. A little more conversation, a little more action. I said a little more conversation, a little more action. I said a little more conversation, a little more action. The time is up, enough's enough. The time is up, enough's enough. The time is up, enough's enough. It's time we sang a different song.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tim Hall. So thankful to be a part of this program, sending love and light during the holiday season. I have 2 pieces to perform for you all. Sending a huge hug to Bridget and the Once Somerville team. Shout out to your just legacy here in the city. For being able to be a platform and a home for artists and music lovers. Some of my favorite shows have happened there with Will Daly, with my band Still Gold, with Cliff Notes, Vequency. There's just so many amazing memories there, and thankful to have been a part of the music making in that space. So. Again, Tim Hall, appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoy these next pieces. Peace. The first piece is titled Picture Perfect. It is a piece that I wrote about what my parents represented with their love to me and what they've been able to show me about how they've been able to live and grow and develop over the last 34 years together. So this is titled Picture Perfect. It is off of my spoken word EP titled Colors of My Soul. All of the music is original, and production is original to me. So here we go. I'm gonna fall for you I don't know you. So let me love you at your worst and deserve you at your best. Time tells stories of our past and plots thicken as we fall down, but healing is reserved for those courageous enough to be vulnerable. I wanna fall for the you I don't know. So let me push you when you're weak, encourage you when you're tired, praise your accomplishments. Find correlations between your will and your stubbornness. And never forget that the core of our relationship is rooted in acceptance. Flaws are common, but sometimes love isn't. fall for the you I don't know yet. So I can remember what scared feels like. Allow it to remind my mind that I'm still alive and that you're really real. I don't think my imagination is playing tricks on me, so I must be doing something right to have met the women in my dreams who scare me. I want to fall for the you I don't know yet. Because the past, present, and future are the binary of our lifetime. We don't have to be who we were yesterday, but tomorrow is dependent on who we are today. So actually, I love the you I know right now. The past that I hear yet don't see. The future that we will reach, the restraints that we will breach because of our love. Our love is a replication of our time machine, playing our best and worst moments over and over and over again. It's the only way for us to internally engrave our love into the DNA of our children. So I'll say in this time and the next that I will love you until our molecules evaporate into the canvas skyline, perfectly painted into infinity and preserved ever so delicately, hanging in the picture above our grandchildren's mantle. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this next piece is titled More Than Anything by Lamar Campbell. And it is a gospel song that really gave me a foundation for playing with emotion, for listening to what I was thinking, feeling, and experiencing inside, and using my horn as a vessel for releasing the things that I was going through, things that I was navigating. It also just reminds me of home. It reminds me of foundation. It reminds me of my beginning. And it is something that I go back to on a regular basis when just needing to feel and sit with myself and my saxophone. So More Than Anything by Lamar Campbell. Thank you.
2020 was the year of the cat for me. I was lucky enough to get my cat friend, before COVID hit. We're basically married now. We're working on a nickname still. I kind of like the fur bullet. Now, one of the most memorable moments for me in 2020 was I'd just gotten her a new butterfly toy, so I was doing my best puppetry. She was going crazy, running around, chasing, and then at a critical moment, our eyes met, and the fourth wall was broken, and she looked at me, and it was like, oh, you're the butterfly. So sometimes the honesty is too much. Okay, let's see if my clicker training is working. Come on. Oh, please. Hey, buddy. Everybody wants to see you. Oops. Okay. All right.
Hi, Bethany Van Delft here. So I'm on my way to host the Moth at Once Ballroom. It's November 4th, 2016. So the day after that election, just in case that date's not scorched into your soul as it is mine. I do not want to be doing this at all. I don't want to be upbeat. I just want to be home, looking for my family's passports, packing every single bag that we have, and making a Von Trapp family exit from the shit show that is about to start. But it's too late to find a replacement for me. So I'm walking to Once from the train station instead of taking the bus. And this could definitely make me late, this choice to walk. But I can't risk feeling any more trapped than I'm feeling at the moment, or any more claustrophobic. And walking might not even do anything to help this feeling. But this panic attack wants to take hold so bad. And if it does, I won't have to beg the bus driver to let me off the bus before I die. Not die. But everyone on the bus would have to watch somebody believing they're dying, carrying on, and I don't think anyone is up for that tonight, at least not on this bus route. So I'm walking. I'm feeling the pavement meet my feet. I'm breathing. I'm stalling the panic that wants me to believe we collectively cannot get through this one. And I won't even get through this night. I walk through the front door into the main room, and the vibe is heavy. It is so heavy. And I find a selfish comfort in that. These people are worried and sad. This is a room full of sad, sane people. This is where I belong tonight. Lights go down. I hear my name. I walk up the steps to the stage. I step up to the mic to say, "Welcome to the Moth," like I do every month. But tonight, my mouth says, "Welcome to the first meeting of the Rebel Alliance." And a combination of gasping, groaning, laughter erupts. And the cheers and the jeers and the tears that we share in that brief moment lets me know we're going to get through this night and these times. The collective energy in the room was determined to get through this night and these times. The first time I walked in that room, I thought it was the space, the physical space that made you feel like you belonged. All the mixed match furniture, each piece in various states of repair, spanning eras, cultures, but each piece embraced as is, and each piece holding equal importance in the room. But it wasn't the space. It was the gatekeepers at the door, welcoming you as you walked in and seeing you off as you left to go home. It was the bartenders 10 deep, still finding a smile for you. It's every performer that hit that stage. It's every performance that filled that room. It's all the friends and fans that came to revel. It's each person who walked in feeling alone and left belonging. It's JJ, white knuckle holding it down, this place where we all belong. Once is that feeling, and that isn't going anywhere. Thank you for all the memories. I cannot wait to see where it lands and to walk into that feeling once again. I will see you then.
Once Somerville started unexpectedly. In 2014, my locavore catering company, Cuisine en Locale, rented an old event space with a kitchen.
It was early in winter.
We discovered by accident that our ballroom and lounge both have great sound, and we started booking pop-up performances. One Night Creative Events, aka Once. In short time, we were operating as a 2-room, 411-person safe and inclusive venue. We hosted so many amazing bills with local and touring bands and performers, sometimes 7 nights a week. We worked hard to make the best experiences we could, and our friends kept showing up and bringing their friends. COVID closed our doors on March 12, 2020. Once Somerville, the physical space we all love, went dark. In May, we started a once virtual venue, streaming performances to stay close to our community until we could be open again. We've hosted premieres, listening parties, dance nights, interviews, and variety shows. We're down, but damn it, we are not out. We're going to do whatever we can to continue to produce shows through our once virtual venue, the OVV. With your patronage, we can continue to produce our special programming with the goal of paying artists and staff and helping us all to bridge this transition together. We would love any support you can offer. A like and a share of our OVV YouTube channel. Buying something from Shopperville, our virtual merch booth. Make a gift through Venmo or PayPal, or best of all, subscribe to one of our Patreon membership levels. We're offering special content and access, discounts and merch items. Mostly, right now, we're asking you to join us and stay with us on this journey. We miss you, and you rock. OVV.
As to the new ways of experiencing time, I have nothing.
Waking up with your clothes on, makeup on your face, pins in your hair, sticky eyes and dry mouth. You forgot to close the window, now there's water everywhere. Memories of last night. All your friends had to leave early, 'cause all your friends have real jobs.
2020. Let's talk about despair. I coped with my despair by throwing $15 at everything until I could no longer afford it. I also watched a lot of narcotics trafficking documentaries. I don't know if that's the holistic heat of fever with a sauna. What am I talking about? Anyway, never has my stress eating game, my insomnia, or my intermittent sense of isolation been hotter. But you know what, folks? There's hope. There really is. Sometimes you just wish it was one way or the other way, but there's hope. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
The sun in late December sets off a glare that strikes against the ice, a blinding response to the chill and final stretch of the year, an ease before the months of gray without green. We have been settling into this, preparing, and still are apprehensive, using the season as a distraction. We both know it's a season made for children. We have been aging into our authenticity. You told me you were blooming and to wait and see, to allow time for the sun to reach you. But this is a garden of limits with many seasons that have come and gone. A movement from under the bramble has been long overdue. So I told myself to look past the glare and straight into the heat. And the interest in knowing has burned its impression into my retinas. Is there life beyond the soil, or is the soil the impression? Did we turn upside down and start growing in the other direction? Down into the place where the roots have met the infinite, and the crust of the earth is a construct developed by men that need to explain things, but your reasons are that there is no explanation. The simplicity of your growth cycle should be enough for the photosynthesis of our resistance. So I continue to wait. Finally, it fragments and casts light against the wall. A light gone off, and I remembered. No action is still a reaction. I turn toward the momentary blindness and greedily begin to read the light without waiting and with my own context, stopping only to add intention and denouement.
What is up, everybody? My name is Trippy, TBT for the sissies. Get your manifestations in order. If you have not planned what energy you want to accept into your vessel for the next year, maybe you better be getting on it, because you ain't got that much time left. I know everybody was trying to have their manifestations for last year, and then we know how that all turned out. So, plan, manifest, make it happen. So then my manifestation for 2021 takes the form of this song entitled God Has Anxiety. I chose this song because It's a song that I sing to myself when I need a reminder that things will clear if you just keep moving forward. I built myself in 6 days. On the 7th, arrested. A sculptor low on tools and clay. Our patience was tested. Mistakes were made, the sculpture caved. She felt that she was bested, but she gathered up the shards because she wouldn't accept it. Pieces cratered like a womb, seeking to make their doom. She couldn't build a perfect body, cause the body is a tomb. So they laid in herself, looked up at the moon, and let her tears fill up the rest of the room. Sleep schedule shattered, appetite destroyed. She split herself open, yelling at her mind's void. It yelled at her back and she was overjoyed. Voices in her head, but she wasn't paranoid. She fashioned a belt out of asteroids and tied herself back together. Harmony inside, despite the outside stormy weather. The rain eroded her worries, washed her body, soaked her sweater. And when it stopped, she was changed, unrecognizable but better. I built myself in 6 days. On the 7th, arrested. Valley after valley, till a new peak was crested. The journey ain't over, my child, but look how far you've quested. The mind can be a prison, baby. Don't let your joy get arrested. Look how far you've quested. Don't let your joy get arrested. The journey ain't over. The journey ain't over, no.
Hello, my wonderful grandson. I want to wish you happy Easter. I got your message and it just touched my heart. And I just want you to know that your grand love you very, very much. And I'm so proud of you, Devin. You just don't have a clue how proud your grand is of you. But anyhow, I love you very much. I pray you have a beautiful, blessed day and a very good week to come. Bye. That was so nice.
Hi, ones. Hi, ones. Hi, ones. Naomi Muswetter here. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with my set. I'm going to be combining my two passions, music and spirituality, and kind of using those two together to reflect on this past year and also look forward into 2021 on New Year's Eve with you all. The first thing I wanted to do was just light a candle and pull a tarot card. So just in 2021, what is something that we can kind of put all of our energy into as a collective, as a community? And so for 2021, I pulled the Knight of Cups. This is from the Neo Tarot. And the Knight of Cups is the messenger of water, the messenger of emotions and feelings and intuition. And it's bringing a message of creative energy, of connecting to our emotions and making sure that we have a positive place to channel them. Art, music is exactly what the Knight of Cups thrives in. If you don't have a positive place to channel your feelings in 2021, the Knight of Cups is prone to getting depressed, being very dark. And so it's making sure that you are fully communicating and expressing your feelings in a mature way. It's a beautiful thing to focus on in 2021, especially as a community. My first song for you all is a song that I wrote this year, and it's called All Money is Dirty, and it is a very silly bedroom pop anti-capitalist song. And yeah, you should sing along.
Go to school, study hard, keep that nose clean. Get good grades, then get a job like you're a machine. And you'll work every fucking day, no need to be their slave. You're up to the American dream. You'll work every fucking day, no need to be their slave. You're up to the American scheme. All money is dirty, 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 dirty. All money is dirty, 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 dirty. Settle down, find a wife and a side chick. Invest in money to make more money, so after the divorce you're rich. And go work every fucking day, and you'll stay in your place, 'cause you're feeling productive. You'll work every fucking day, grinding to increase your pay, so you can buy some bullshit. Ooh. All money is dirty, 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 dirty. All money is dirty, 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 all money is fucking dirty. Maybe you can wash your hands, but you all that dirty money. Maybe you can wash your hands, but your money is dirty. Nobody's clean. Is dirty. All money is dirty. All that dirty money. And all money is dirty. All money is all and distorted. All money is dirty. It's free until we're all free. But somebody is dirty billionaires. Here's all the dirty billionaires. I don't know. You seem pretty free to me. Maybe you can wash your hands, but your money is dirty. Nobody's clean. Is dirty. All money is dirty. All that dirty money. Maybe you can wash your hands, but your money is dirty. Nobody's clean. Is dirty. All money is dirty. All that dirty money. So I just wanted to pull a card for what as a collective we should focus on
letting go. And I got another Cups card, and that is the 7 of Cups. Cups is about our emotions, our feelings, matters of the heart, how we heal. It's water energy. And the 7 of Cups is illusions, inability to be in touch with reality, feeling super disconnected. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with the fantasy, but there is something wrong with not always being fully in touch with reality, not knowing what's reality. We have to understand what the difference is between fantasy, illusion, and tangible, real, hard evidence. And so we have to let go of this. We have to let go of the fantasies. We can't make choices if we're not sure what reality we're actually in. So that's the work of what we're gonna have to kind of let go of as we turn into 2021 and start reimagining a new life for ourselves. My last song in this set is called Tend. I was very inspired by a quote that a marriage is like an orchard, something you tend to. It is, unlike the first song, very much a poem, a love poem. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful night and a very, very happy new year. May 2021 be kind.
We roamed through the orchard, half a dozen ripe and not big. We tend to each other. You're the best love that I've had. We weaved through the branches. You're always protecting my back. One foot behind the other. It's never my heart that fears attack. So when you go, take a piece of me with you. We loved on one another. Grass stains on our knees. The world supplied us with each other. And now we only live to please. We picked golden delicious and romanticized the bees. Our love grows in cycles, like the wisdom of the trees. So when you go, when you go, take a piece of me with you.
In the spring of 2015, after that horrifying winter of polar vortexes and snow up to here, maybe April, I was taking a walk around Somerville and I saw a giant opossum. And I looked at it and I said, congratulations for getting through this winter. It's an accomplishment, right? And with that in mind, with 2021 just around the bend, I wanted to toast you for, like that opossum, you got through this year. So here's to you, here's to getting through things, and here's to thinking it might just be a little better next year. If not, much better. Let's hope for the latter, but the former I will take. So here's to you. Happy 2021.
God knows I tried to find the truth. I even lied. All I know is down inside I'm bleeding. And superheroes come to face, taste the flesh now, yet the disease. And all I know, still the beast is feeding. Crawling on the planet's face, some insects call the human race, lost in time and lost in space and
Beyond remains you third beyond yourself, your familiar identity. Beyond everything
you have learned, beyond your notions of space and time,
beyond the differences which usually separate people from each other,
and from the world around them.
I'm a wild and a toy brain. I'm a bee with it in this thing. You get a hit and your mind goes pink. Your heart will pump and your blood will sing. Let the party and the sound rock out. We're gonna sing till the night is gone. Those in my world keep me safe from my trouble and pain. 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 Well, wild and no tame thing. Well, things with the deadly sting. You get a hit and your mind go pink. Your heart will pump and your blood will sing. So make the fire out and knock out. We're gonna stay till the night is gone. Rose in my world, keep me safe from the trouble and pain. 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 Cranked in flutter, it's all over. Your mission is a failure. Lifestyle to exclude. I'm your new commander. You now are my prisoner. We run to Transylvania. The band on Transylvania. Santa Claus fucked me once, and he never called me back. Santa Claus fucked me once, and he never called me back. No, I thought it was love. I thought it was love, yeah. I thought it was love, but he never called me back from the North Pole. Santa Claus fucked me once, and he never called me back. Oh, yeah. Santa Claus fucked me once, yeah. Oh, he never called me back. No, all alone at the North Pole, so cold, waiting outside his door, but he won't answer. No, he won't answer. He won't answer. No more. He won't answer. hear that train coming, rolling around the mill. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when I'm stuck in postal prison. Time keeps dragging out. That train keeps a rolling down San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me so. Always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. I saw the man in window just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Yeah, I cry. I bet there's rich folks here from fancy Italian cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it going. I know I can't be free. When those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. When I'm feeling funny, the railroad that was mine, I think I blew it a little fucking further down the line. I found out most that prison, and I want to stay. Yeah. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Glass half darling. One more thing before I wait. Kiss it all just for me. It's something I've never seen. Fill your share with dreams. Fill your share with dreams. The world ain't all it seems. You better fill your share with dreams. They came back in time for motion down the line. Do not worry, it'll be fine. Swallow down the closing line. So fill your share with dreams. Yeah, yeah. Fill your share with dreams. You better fill your share with dreams. You better fill your share with dreams. Oh, you know what you see. You know what you see. It's not 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 what you see. Fill yourself with dreams. Fill your shit with dreams.
Hello, everyone.
special. I'm here with Edry. Oh, and look, Hobrat's here too. Yes, Hobrat, look at it. All right, everybody. Now, I know it's getting close. It's getting really close. Let's calm down. Let's calm down, everybody. Calm down. Whisper now. Whisper. All right, now, Edry, how close are we to midnight?
We're seconds away from the seconds away.
Is it? Yeah?
Yeah, we're very close.
Are we really close?
Super close.
Should we get the balls ready?
I think we should get the balls ready.
We've got one! Uh-oh. Calm down, everybody. This is a professional show and it's New Year's Eve and we can't fuck it up because if we run out of time, the ball won't drop in time and the new year won't start. And we'll be stuck in shitty 2020 forever.
We can't have that happen.
That's not going to happen. So we must go on. Now, let's check the clock, Edry. How you doing? Good? All right, you want to check the clock?
Yes.
All right.
We're very close.
All right, let's
closer now.
Let's open the window. We can hear everybody outside at Bunker Bud's Times Square in the heart of Witch Castle. Listen to them. They're ready. They're ready, Edry. What's the clock? What's the clock say? What do we got? What do we got?
15 seconds
15 seconds away. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Holy shit, where are we now?
Now here it is.
Whoa. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Careful, Edry, don't let it take your head off. Watch out. Whoa. Oh, shit. Listen. 2020. Happy New Year. No. Happy New Year. 2021. Listen, 2021. Let me talk to you for a second. Let me just have a little time with old Walter. Listen, 2021. 2020 fucking sucked. 2020 fucking sucked. 2021. We're looking at you. We're looking right at you. We're all counting on you, 2021. We're all counting on you. And God damn it, I know it's gonna work out just fine. With a little bit of love, a little bit of spit, and a little bit of just believing in yourself, God damn it. Because you're radiant stardust, deserving of love, kindness, and respect. Not just from the people around you, but more importantly, from yourself. Now listen, my friends. There's some special messages from my family to yours. Here they come. Happy New Year!
Hi everyone, I'm JoJo the Burlesque Poetess.
Out for the bones!
And hello from our little green room and Blake Buster's video of our 2020 quarantine. We're wishing you a Happy New Year, festivals of light, and continued safety from our home to yours across the Spider-Verse.
Please, Skelebones.
We miss you and we love you.
Happy New Year, friends. Stay safe out there and have fun.
Hey everyone, Mary Widow here. Happy New Year. I was so excited to ring in 2020 at once, and I'm really excited to be ringing in 2021 at once virtual venue. We've all been through a ton together this year, but our community has been there for each other. Let's continue to be there for each other in 2021. Love and peace and joy for everybody in 2021.
Hey everybody, Matt Zappa, Walter Sick of the Broken Toys, and Happy New Year. We made it through. I just have to say this to you. We love you. You deserve all the support in the world, and we need you to keep fighting, especially now. But tonight, you've earned the night to celebrate. Please enjoy it. Have a good night.
Hi everybody, this is Rachel Jason from Army of Broken Toys. I can't believe it was just under a year ago that we were on the stage at once, bringing in the new year in exactly our favorite way, which is to make music for you and with you, really loud and with tons of love. This year has been an insane ride for all of us, and I think it has shown us all how valuable our community is, especially our arts community, especially us freaks and weirdos. Oh my goodness. we need each other, and finding each other, whether it's in a digital landscape or through other means, this year has just been such a weird and wonderful gift. So we're sending so much love to all of you, to our wonderful arts community. We can't wait to give you real live hugs and play you real live songs in the future. So from our big old art family to you, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Hello there, I'm Mike from the Army of Toys, and I'd like to wish you all a very happy New Year.
Should old acquaintance be forgot? I never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot? And days of old anxiety. Oh, anxiety, my dear, for anxiety will take a cup of kindness, yeah, and days of old anxiety.